Welcome to the last match of the first weekend of the HFRE Properties Present ADCL Super 8-9 between Hawks and Assassins. Hawks represented by Haroon and Assassins represented by Dishan Dawood. Dishan Dawood winning the toss and deciding that Assassins would bat first. Both these teams have lost their previous matches. Assassins playing their third match in a day, so hats off to their stamina. Assassins won their first match against Panthers, lost their second match against Titans, and this is their third match. Hawks just finished off their match against Dragons, the nail biter, which they lost. Usman Asad coming from over the wicket to Shiraz and starts off with a dot ball, and with the Shiraz is the trusted opening batsman, the young prodigy of Assassins as well as ADCL, Waqas Butt. Critical match for Assassins as well as Hawks. If Assassins win this match, this will surely put at least one of their foot in the qualifiers. Top two teams will qualify. And that is a wide ball by the umpire. And for Hawks, if they lose this match, it will be uphill task for them the next weekend. Each team will play each other once, which means 4 matches are there to play before one of the teams out of 5 will be eliminated. Top 2 will play the qualifier and the bottom 2 will play the first eliminator. Usman Asad coming from over the wicket, road end, and single run taken. So far a sober over. Hot and humid day, and Hawks playing back-to-back matches. At least the advantage here is that it's an evening match. Kasper playing his first delivery. That's a wide ball, swung a lot. The bowler not happy, but I think the umpire got it right this time. Late swing and plenty of gap between ball and the bat. I think the angle here for Usman was a bit difficult, and any bowler would have thought the same, that it might have touched the bat. Good delivery and a single taken. 8 runs of 5 deliveries. The 2 wide deliveries in between gave 6 runs. Other deliveries have been right on the spot. The HFRE Properties ADCL Super 8-9, match number 5. Weekend number 1. This is the last match of weekend 1 between Assassins and Hawks. Hawks bowling. Usman Asad coming from over the wicket. Oh, that's a good delivery. Played and a miss. Shiraz trying to heave this over the corner and mid-wicket region, but good delivery by Usman. So good over, 8 runs coming off it. And the next over will be by the captain Muhammad Haroon coming from the road end. Had a tough time in the first match. Struggling with his fitness. It's a hot and humid day. He's in ADCL management as well, so therefore he has been there in the ground since 7 a.m. and it has been quite a hot day, so hats off to his dedication. However, he is struggling with his fitness, which might affect his bowling as well. Coming from over the wicket. Oh, that's a hit. Dispatch for 6 over long on region. What a good hit by Waqas Butt. Front foot forward, back knee on the pitch, and wow, that's a good solid hit, and immediately pressure on Muhammad Haroon, who is not used to such treatment. He is a frontline bowler. That's a poor delivery, dispatched over square leg for 6, and I must say that other than the fitness, Muhammad Haroon surely struggling with his line and length as well. That was a poor delivery, was there to hit, and Waqas Butt, in form Waqas Butt, dispatches it off square leg region. Muhammad Haroon has to up his game now. He was struggling in the first game, still struggling now. That's a better line and length. Waqas Butt shows maturity and takes a single, so 13 runs coming of 3 deliveries. And Assassins would be definitely very happy. Now this is an opportunity for Shiraz as well as Haroon. Shiraz should know that 13 runs have been taken from 3 deliveries, and very well played, but equally well fielded at the point region. Dot ball. Fitness is very critical even for a spinner as well. The line and length and the focus, the mental focus gets really disturbed if your fitness is not up to the mark. Mohammad Haroon, and good delivery, appeal for an LB, but I think that was a wishful appeal. The bowler himself indicating some bat involved and the umpire acknowledging that understanding. Good ball. 14 runs from 5 deliveries. That's a good over for Assassins. And over the point region, fielder running after it. Should be 2 wickets, but interested. And good 2 runs. The batsman doing quite well. Mohammad Haroon for a moment I think was appealing to the umpire that this was a short run, but the umpire not interested. 24 runs without any loss. And Samar Khan coming in, didn't perform well in the previous game. Can he redeem himself coming over the wicket? And that should be Samad Khan. Oh, what a catch! What a magnificent catch! Samad Khan, well done! Well done, Samad Khan. It wasn't an easy catch, but magnificent focus by Samad Khan. Excellent stuff. And you can see right from the moment the catch came, his eyes were on the ball, and what a catch! What a catch by Samad Khan. Definitely a lot of bowlers will struggle, and his excellent comeback, redeeming himself, getting the wicket of the dangerous Shiraz Khan. The captain Zishan Daud now on the pitch. After such a remarkable catch, this definitely would be considered as one of the best catches of Super 8. Samad Khan doing quite well, and Usman Ghani congratulating him, lifting him up, and why not? It's taken a big wicket. If Shiraz Khan gets going, he's a dangerous batsman. This match is really important for both these teams. Samad Khan coming from over the wicket. Now this will be good contest, and that's a good delivery, not giving too much full delivery to Waqas Butt, and that's a single. The captain Zishan Daud now on the field. Excellent batsman he is. Again we are seeing the catch. Good catch. Good catch. A hyped catch. The HFRE Properties hyped catch by Samad Khan, coming from over the wicket to Zishan Daud, and single taken. That's an overthrow. That's some poor stuff from Hawks, and 2 runs taken. Should have been a single, but not impressive stuff by Hawks. We saw the same pattern by Panthers today, where it was obvious by the end of the second game that they were clueless, and Hawks now slightly following the same pattern. Samad Khan coming in. Good delivery, stayed low. Should have been played on the front foot. And dot ball, precious dot ball. Zishan Daud is an aggressive batsman when he gets going. Definitely would be looking to give a coming up the pitch and giving it a whack over 6. Magnificent hit over long off. That's a good hit coming down the pitch, and although I would say that's not a full hit, but that's the power and timing of Zishan, and considering that he is a tall guy, his strides will definitely get him a fuller delivery, and not an impressive hit. I would say that's an under edge, and Zishan Daud interested in 2, and good 2 taken. Throw not impressive, although it did hit the stumps, but at the end of the third over is 29 for 1. It's actually 35, but one of the wickets have been taken, which have caused -6. Therefore, it's 29 for 1. Sajal Pal comes in. Talented all-rounder, did very well in Super 8 7. Did not play Super 8 8. Has made a comeback. Left arm coming from over the wicket to Waqas Butt. Good start 29 for 1, so they're hovering at the average of 10. And remains to be seen how it goes. Pass putt. Sajal Pal coming from over the wicket. And that is a wide delivery. And chipped up, should be a catch, and that is a good catch by Tausif Imran. Sajal Pal strikes, and end of Waqas Butt's innings. And I must say that that is good stuff. Dishan Daud on the strike now. Heather Hussain comes in. So first white ball and the second delivery resulted in a wicket. Tausif Imran taking a good catch, and Waqas Butt walks back to the pillion. Dishan Daud. Oh, what a hit! One bounce, and that is 4. For a moment the bowler thought it would be taken, but that is what pressure does to you. The fielder could have done a bit better. Dishan Daud thought that it would be a catch, but the fielder volleys it and results it in a 4. Dishan Daud still on strike. Disappointment for Hawks. Now that's a big hit over side screen, and that is a 6. And this is why catches are so important. The previous ball, even Dishan Daud thought that he was gone, but Hawks could not hold on to that opportunity, and suddenly, after a white ball out, a 4 and a 6. And again not in control, a single taken. So apart from that 6, I don't think Sajal Pal has bowled badly. He has taken a big wicket from the pass of Waqas Butt, and Dishan Daud should have been taken. So overall not a bad performance by Sajal. He is a good bowler, gives it all. Heather Hussain thumping it towards long off, a single taken. That is a good over. At the end of the day, it is 38. It's actually 50 runs, but 2 players are back to the pavilion. Therefore, it is 38 for 2. Tausif Imran, the left arm spinner, platinum level. Tausif Imran. When I say platinum level, as far as Abu Dhabi cricket is concerned, he is a platinum level. Heather Hussain now facing Tausif, cutting in from round the wicket, and defensively played by Heather, taking his time. He knows that the score is right on the mark. It's 38 for 2, which means after 4 overs, more or less, they are on an average of 10. Anything above 90 is not easy to chase, even if it is Emirates Palace. Super 8 can turn around the match with a couple of deliveries, and that's the beauty of it. A good delivery again, carefully played, and a single taken. Dishan Daud exhibiting his aggressive innings, except for that one miss hit which went for 4, where the catch was missed out by Hawks. He's done quite well. I think he will be looking forward to retain that aggressive short play, and he has the capability of doing it. Good hit, Very good hit, and that is a 6 over square leg. That's a poor delivery, and what a magnificent execution by Dishant Daud. Front foot, and went from inside to outside, but didn't get much spin, Tausif. And Dishant Daud is a tall guy, long strides, and dispatched for a 6. Excellent. This will be a good contest. Dishant Daud is a dangerous customer. Again, the same delivery, same result, and Tausif knows it, smiling. And what a magnificent timing by Dishant Daud. It looks like two same action replays, same delivery, same result. And Dishant Daud enjoying that hit, watching it till the end, sail over the fence. And suddenly after the first dot ball, 13 runs, and that's the end of Dishant Daud's innings. He's crossed 28. Excellent stuff by the captain. Shah Faisal walking in, the young prodigy, the young all-rounder, equally capable of taking on the bowlers, but I think Tausif will be quite pleased to see the back of Dishant Daud. And nudged towards a short cover, and single taken. So maturity by the youngster. You should know that 14 runs have already come. I think Heather knows it as well. No need to take any adventurous route. It's already 52 for 2, which means they are still hovering above the run rate of 10, which is an excellent performance so far. They don't want to lose more wickets. And slightly leggish delivery, yes and no. Oh, that's poor stuff from the keeper. Lack of backup, and a single taken. And Hawks need to focus a bit more. And that's the end of the 5 overs. Now we'll have a side change with the first 2 overs again, which means over number 6 and 7 will be power play. And I believe that Usman Asad would be coming back to resume from the beach end. 5 overs, 53 for 2. It's definitely a good start by Assassins, good positive start. They have taken some rest because after their match they had a game to rest between Dragons and Hawks. Dragons and Hawks went to Dragons. Hawks have played 1, lost 1. Assassins today have played 2, lost 1, won 1. And this is a very critical game for them. Hats off to their dedication that they are playing their 3rd game today. Heather Sen now facing Usman Asad. First ball from the beach end over the wicket. Oh, coming down the wicket and over extra cover. That's the 4. Excellent stuff by Heather Sen. I think the bowler, even the dugout was not expecting such. That's a hype hit, of course. HFRE classic hype hit, gone for 4. Excellent stuff by Heather Sen. Usman Asad does have a habit of getting dispatched for a boundary on the first delivery, but he does make a good comeback. Played and a miss. That's a good cutter by Usman. And those are the deliveries he needs to focus more on. He had a magnificent season last year. Need to replicate the same mantra. That's a good delivery again, a single taken. So 5 runs coming from 3 deliveries. So in the end, a good comeback. It's a circle over, which means only 2 players are allowed to be outside. Shah Faisal playing his first delivery from Usman, and played a hit over long off. That's a good fielding effort, and hats off to the fielder. Keeping his eye on the field. So 6 runs from 4 deliveries. This is a critical ball, and good line and length. Heather Sen trying the same tactic he did on the first ball, but this is the difference of line and length, where Usman, I believe, has learned and has executed excellently. Last ball of his over. 6 runs from 5 deliveries. and that should be a single. So overall a good over, only 7 runs coming off it. It's 59 for 2 after 60 for 2, sorry, 60 for 2 after 6 overs. Mohammad Haroon, the captain, coming in, has been struggling in the first over, and remains to be seen how he does. Was dispatched for 16 runs in the first over. Haider Hussain, will he again charge down the wicket? No, he doesn't. That's a poor delivery, dispatch over deep mid wicket, and that is a 4. Mohammad Haroon struggling. 16 runs from first over. The line and length here was quite poor, giving enough time for Haider Hussain, who is a powerful hitter as well as a good timer, hitting it over. And that's a HFRE classic hyped shot. Old deep mid wicket, gone for 4. Mohammad Haroon giving his cap to the umpire. It will be an interesting contest. This is a circle over, and that's a dot ball. That's a good delivery. I felt that in this delivery Haider Hussain was slightly uncomfortable, and that is a delivery which Haroon needs to focus on. And that is again a good. Samad Khan immediately on this delivery. I think there was no need for this throw, but Afzal doing well. So 2 dot balls, a good comeback by Haroon. 4 runs from 3 deliveries. Haider Hussain. And chance for a keeper, but I think this will fall in a no man's land. Haider Hussain clueless again. So the last 3 deliveries have been exceptional from Haroon. 5 runs from 4 deliveries. So at the end of the day, so far a good comeback from Haroon, who was dispatched for 16 in the first over. Last 2 deliveries. Shah Faisal, and what a hit. There is absolutely no field placement there, and a long of 4. And I think that delivery is definitely an HFRE classic hyped hit. What a placement. I think it had more to do with the intelligence rather than brute force, and easy as they come. So suddenly 9 runs from 5 deliveries, and this running away from extra cover, and that is gone for 4. So another expensive over. The captain not happy with Samad. Perhaps he wanted Samad to be at the extra cover rather than at the mid off. And again a good hit by Shah Faisal, slightly uppish but in between the gap. 13 runs coming off this over, and expensive. So 29 runs for Haroon in 2 overs. That is expensive spell, not the best. Samad Khan comes in, did quite well in the first over, and only 5 runs from his first over. So remains to be seen how he does in this. So 73 for 2 after 7 overs. Samad Khan coming from the beach end over the wicket, and that's a good delivery. Didn't give much room to Haider Hussain. Haider Hussain happy with the single. I think Assassins would be quite happy with the situation. They know that a target above 90 would definitely put pressure on Hawks. They are without their champion bowler Dilawar or Akzai, and that's a poor delivery. I'm very lucky to get away with it. Should be a leg by, and the same delivery had been dispatched in the previous match by Zain, but at the square leg region for 4. So darting the ball in, but a bit too much. Haider Hussain again playing, and that should be a dot ball. Shah Faisal in trouble. If had it been a direct hit, it would have been all curtains for Shah Faisal, smiling there, but he knows that he was in trouble. A direct hit surely would have been curtains for Shah Faisal. Good effort from Hawks. This shows that how fielding can put pressure. Haider Hussain, and again a leggage delivery. This is in between the square leg and the mid wicket, and a single taken. So good over, 3 runs coming off it, out of which one is leg by. Last 2 deliveries, Shah Faisal. That's a poor delivery, dispatch going, sailing over square leg, and that is a 6. Samad Khan again struggling with that leg delivery which I was mentioning, darting it in, but darting it in too much is short and giving too much time. Samad Khan is not a pacey bowler. That's an HFRE hyped hit, hyped shot for a 6. Shah Faisal doing very well, and what it does is it has brought Assassins above 80, which means that they are more than 10 per over. And 9 runs now, 5 deliveries. Last ball of Samad Khan's, that's a good delivery. Will fetch only a single, so 10 runs coming off this over. 83 for 2 at the end of over number 8. I think it's a good launching pad also for Assassins. Surely they should be trying now or planning now at least to score above 100. This will be an interesting contest because Shah Faisal is a good hitter of the ball as well, and Sajal Pal coming from beach end, coming from over the wicket. Oh, that's a classy hit. That should be a 6 over extra cover, and that is beautifully timed, fuller delivery. And what class Shah Faisal has shown there. Nothing unorthodox. HFRE hype shot. Beautiful. First weekend of HFRE Properties Present ADCL Super 8-9 at the beautiful venue of Emirates Palace. We can see the Marina Mall at the back, the beach side. Beautiful. Courtesy of HFRE Properties. Sajal Pal coming in, second delivery, under pressure, immediately dispatched for 6. Not easy to make a comeback, but can make a bowler struggle as well. That's played and a miss. Now that's a good delivery. Six runs from 2 deliveries. That's cut and yes and no, and at the end single taken. 7 runs from 3 deliveries. What approach Haider will take? He is batting quite well. Coming down the track and oh, what a 6! What a 6 over extra cover. Magnificent hit. Unbelievable. That is beautifully played, coming down the track, not exactly in control, but still look at that power, look at that placement, and that's a 6. Hawks are now definitely under the thumb here. They're up the ropes by Assassins, who are doing quite well. 13 runs from 4 deliveries. Haider Hussain now facing Sajal Pal, who've come now round the wicket, and Haider Hussain taking a single. That is the end of the 9th over. Apologies, still 1 ball to go. Oh, sorry. That is single taken. It's 98. Tausif Imran. Shah Faisal. I think it's will be an interesting over. Shah Faisal is an aggressive batsman. That's a poor delivery, dispatched over square leg region for 4. And Tausif Imran should know better that such deliveries, especially in the last over, is not something which you should be bowling. That's an HFRE classic hype hit, dispatched for 4. And that is the end of Shah Faisal's innings. Magnificent speed innings by Shah Faisal. Qasim Abbasi now comes in. Kasif Imran, that's a wide ball. 3 runs given. So an expensive over to start with for Tausif. Struggled today a bit. And single taken by Qasim Abbasi. Remains to be seen if it's a right ball. The umpire signaling it as a wide ball. It is. So 4 runs taken. Qasim Abbasi was interested to take another single, but I think Haider Hussain would have not been interested. He's been there for a while, a bit tired, and that's a dot ball. And nudge towards mid-off. Single taken. I think the idea here is not to lose any wicket, which I think will not be a bad option. And if I know better, Haider Hussain will definitely block this ball as far as my... And that is the end of the innings. 108. Excellent stuff by Assassins. This is exactly what perhaps they wanted, and it will be an uphill task for Hawks, who have already lost their first match. HRFE Properties presents ADCL Super 8 9, match number 5 between ADCL Hawks and ADCL Session. Beautiful kits designed and sponsored by HFRE Properties. Now the chase commences. This will be a difficult chase. A good start is needed. Numan Hamid, the ever experienced Numan Hamid, will definitely try to take wickets early on. Coming from road end, so both sides have decided that pitch end would be the second part. Usman Ghani facing Numan Hamid, with him Yusuf Fatmi at the non-striker end. And here we go. A good delivery and a single taken by Usman Ghani. Now, if Hawks need to chase this down, they need a good start. They did quite well as far as batting is concerned in the match against Dragons. They scored above 90, and it was the bowling which let them down. But mind you, they are playing with their platinum, without their platinum player, Dilawar Orakzai, who is magnificent with the ball and equally dangerous hitter with the bat as well. Numan Hamid, and a good delivery, and Yusuf Fatmi takes a single. Numan Hamid's lightly injuring his finger. The HFRE Properties replay. Mixing of the video supported by a fourth umpire, Muhammad Fayyaz. Numan Hamid coming in, and what a hit! Magnificent hit over cow corner. That is sailing over the rope, and that is a 6. And Usman Ghani lights it up. The chase is on. HFRE hyped shot indeed. Another tall guy, just like Dishan Daud, and with one knee on the ground, hits it over the park. Numan Hamid, the best bowler of ADCL in the previous season, will not take it kindly. Now that's a better delivery and should result in a single. 9 runs from 4 deliveries. And good delivery again. Yusuf Hatmi not getting the best of it, but still 10 runs already achieved from 5 deliveries. So we have a game on. Hawks will definitely would want to have their run rate above 10, and not exactly where he wanted to play. And this will not go by off the boundary, and 2 runs quickly taken by Usman Ghani. Credit to him. It was his call, and 2 runs taken, 12 for no loss at the end of the first over. That's a good start from Hawks, and the score, whether it can be chased by them. Shah Faisal, another left arm prodigy, coming from round over the wicket, and that's a dot ball by Yusuf Hatmi. Struggling. I think if he is struggling, definitely he would know that. The idea should be to give single to Usman Ghani, which he does quite well. Now this will be an interesting contest. Usman Ghani, mid-wicket area, is quite strong, and Shah Faisal is coming from over the wicket, and that's a poor delivery, and this really deserved this treatment. Has been dispatched for 6 for sure, and 6 it is. Seven runs from 3 deliveries. So Usman Ghani, that is surely the HFRE Properties hyped shot towards 6. Now coming from round the wicket, Shah Faisal from the road end, Usman Ghani, and what a classy hit over covers. That is another poor delivery. No challenge given to the batsman, and what a beautiful drive. The HFRE classic hype hit, and that is class. This is what Usman Ghani is capable of. I feel that he has not been used by the ADCL so far properly, and this is the first time I'm seeing him being used in such a manner, and played a miss. And perhaps I think he was double-minded if it is a if it is a wide ball, and the idea here was correct, but the execution, perhaps he was a bit too far away. We should have shuffled it to come at least in line, but that's a good delivery nevertheless from Shah Faisal. Dot balls in Super 8 are definitely like gold nuggets, as I always say. That's a good delivery, yes and no, and a dot ball. So 11 runs coming up this over. It's 23 for no loss, and chase is still on. Qasim Aziz Abbasi comes in. Yusuf Hatmi so far has been the quieter of the batsmen. All efforts are done by, and that's a good hit, beautifully hit over a long off region. Magnificent 6 by Yusuf Hatmi. What a hit, front foot gives it all, and that has sailed over the fence. Amazing. So if Yusuf starts hitting, that would be a double advantage for. That's a good delivery by Qasim Abbasi, a single taken, however. So 7 runs from 2 deliveries, and I was saying that if Yusuf starts contributing alongside Usman, then definitely this is a very chaseable target. But Qasim Abbasi is an experienced. That's a good delivery. That is definitely not a wide ball. Usman Ghani not happy with himself. I think this is the second time he is thinking that this is a wide delivery, but it's not. That's a poor hit. Will only be a single. Good fielding effort. Should have been dispatched for a boundary. But I think Usman Ghani knows he's disappointed with himself. He has missed out on this opportunity, and I completely agree with it. Qasim Abbasi, 8 runs from 4 deliveries, and another single. So 9 runs as compared to the first 2 overs. This over so far has been a bit quieter, This last delivery would definitely be an interesting one. Qasim Abbasi not doing badly and played in a miss. Excellent delivery by Qasim. So not a bad over, only 9 runs coming off this over. Tariq ul Islam, the Bangladeshi tiger of assassins, coming from he's a left arm spinner coming from round the wicket. Yusuf Hatmi takes a single. Yes and no. Yusuf ball watching. Yusuf, you shouldn't be doing that, buddy. This is the main issue in a lot of cricketers. As you can see over here, he's just ball watching and then he sees his partner. It was his partner's call to start with. All those young cricketers who were watching, all those veterans who were watching, this was his partner's call. Usman Ghani. Now this will be an interesting contest. That's a bad delivery, dispatch over extra cover. Usman Ghani is running, but this definitely will be 4 and 4 it is. Too short, too much time given, coming from inside out, and that is what Usman Ghani really wanted. The HFRE classic hit for 4. Excellent stuff, magnificent. That's a good contest between now. That's a fuller delivery, played over, and that is a 4. Not impressed by the fielder, but very well played at the end. Chipped over the bowler. I don't think it was a catch, but the fielder should have done better. 2 back-to-back 4s. Usman Ghani finishes his 28 runs. Excellent innings by him. Afzal Munawar comes in. Done very well in the first match. 3.3 overs, 41 for no loss. And we have a chase on our hands. Tariqul Islam has been thumped for 2 4s. And what a hit by Afzal towards mid-wicket. 3 back-to-back 4s, 12 runs in the last 3 deliveries, 13. That's an HFRE classic hyped hit. What a class hit by Afzal. Now this is where I must say that Hawks captain Mohammad Haroon has done quite well. Usman Ghani and Afzal have always been the dark horses of ADCL, and they are being used to their full potential here. Afzal Munawar playing, placed over point region, should be 2. Afzal interested in 2. Yusuf Hatmi running back, so 2 runs taken. 15 runs have come off this over, out of which there are 3 back-to-back 4s. Tariqul Islam. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's the delivery. That's the line which he should be bowling more. A dot ball. 47 after 4 overs. So an excellent start by Assassin. Sumer Butt come from the road end. This is the 5th and the last over of the first 5 overs. Then the side will change, and then over number 6 and 7 from the beach end will be the power play overs. Sumer Butt, the off spinner, can he put a break to this chase, which is going right on the track? And that is a dot ball. I think Yusuf Hatmi was double-minded. Sumer Butt doing quite well, and had Yusuf gone through the hit, I think it would have been a good result for him. Sumer Butt. Oh, clean ball goes through his bat and pad. What a delivery. Good loop and stayed low, and that is not where it was supposed to be played. Yusuf Hatmi walks back. Excellent stuff by Sumer Butt. That is an HFRE hype ball, resulting in a magnificent clean bowled. Jawad Qazi walks in. So Sumer Butt strikes immediately, and now we have a game heating up. Punches and counter punches going on. HFRE Properties present ADCL Super 8 9 at the magnificent venue of Emirates Palace. The golf cart with the hotel guest just went back, and beautiful venue. It's a hot and humid day, but has cooled down quite a bit. Sumer Butt, and appeal for an LB, but I think that was wishful, and too much of an enthusiasm there. Definitely not out. Jawad Qazi, this is a very important partnership. Ball for a single, ball watching. Should be two. Yo, I think mishap here. Afzal Munawwar has made a huge blunder there. Ball watching by Afzal Munawwar. Again, very important lesson here, folks. The danger end belongs to the batsman who is running in. This was Jawad Qazi's call. Afzal Munawwar, look at here. Ball watching, ball watching, ball watching, ball watching. Absolutely, he has no idea where his partner is, and I'm sorry, I would never agree to the fact that it's Jawad's fault. This is definitely Afzal's fault here. Jawad Qazi was there in his crease. Has Afzal looked for even a microsecond there, he would have reached the other end easily. Poor running between the wicket at the end, costing Hawks a critical wicket and pushing them back -6. So 12 runs have already been deducted because of 2 wickets here. Afzal Munawwar now playing and that's a no ball. The ball pitches outside the umpire is indicating here that perhaps the fielder, the keeper there, has picked the ball up. Or maybe the ball has gone out of the pitch, or perhaps the keeper has picked it up ahead of the wicket. That's a free hit, and that is a good hit, solid hit over cow corner. That is a 6. So at least 1 wicket lost has been neutralized. The HFRE hyped hit. Still 4.5 overs and 45 runs. As far as the run rate is concerned, Hawks are still not far away from the target. This will be a very critical delivery. Afzal is exhibiting excellent form so far, apart from that run out incident. Fuller delivery, hit over long on. That's a huge 6. Magnificent stuff by Afzal. Beautifully done. 51 for 2 after 5 over. HFRE hype shot. Magnificent stuff. 5 overs, half of the match 5, second innings between Assassins and Hawks have gone, and that is the end of the first 5 overs. Sajjal Pal on strike. I think this is a strange selection. I would have preferred the captain Mohammad Haroon to come in himself, or perhaps Farooq Khan. He's not a bunny with the bat, but I believe Farooq Khan did not play this match. He was a super sub, so he's not eligible to play. Shah Faisal coming in, played and a miss by Sajjal Pal. Another dot ball. But why not Tausif? I'm a bit perplexed here. Tausif is a better batsman than Sajjal, and I think this is maybe I'm wrong. And again, not comfortable playing that at long off. The long on fielder coming in. That's how much the ball was slow, and a single taken. Afzal Munawwar. The problem here is that Afzal is nearing his 28 runs, and who will be replacing him is the main key here, who will continue the momentum. So far a good over from Shah Faisal, running in. Oh, what a hit! What a hit! That's a huge six over long on region. Afzal Munawwar, what a magnificent innings by Afzal. Beautifully hit. What a beautiful HFRE hyped shot, getting the maximum result of 6. Beautiful hit. Game on. Afzal Munawwar, who is 2 runs away from his 28. And should be a quick single taken. 8 runs now from 5 deliveries, even after 2 dot balls. Afzal Munawwar doing well. The target should be at least 10 runs here, and that is driven. And that's an overthrow. Qasim Aziz Abbasi running in, and oh my goodness, he has slipped. Otherwise, it would have been tough competition. The keeper not happy for Gas, but the problem here with the 10 run per over chase is that the end of the day, in the last over, when you are at the end of the 9th over, when you are at 90 for 2, for example, then you need 18 runs in the last over. The HFRE presents ADCL Super 8 9.0. Qasim Abbasi. Critical over by Qasim. He is an experienced campaigner. That should be a single. And that is the end of Afzal's inning. Excellent innings by Afzal. My apologies. Afzal still has some runs. He'll stay there. He has not touched 28 as of now. Qasim Aziz Abbasi. That's a dot ball. And Sajal Pal, I believe, is struggling here. He's clueless as far as batting is concerned. Absolutely no idea. Not coming in front of the ball and just tapping it and give a chance to Afzal, who has been scoring quite well. And again, dot ball. Excellent stuff from Qasim. Now this is the mistake here. A replay. Why would you like to hit the ball off the ground? You have come in the line of the ball, just front foot shot, punch it towards either your long on and long off and take a single. But trying to make something out of nothing. Later a miss here. He's absolutely clueless. Now this is where I think Afzal should also come in and talk some sense into the batsman Sajal Pal. He is making it more hard for Hawks here. Dot balls and dot balls. 3 dot balls. Qasim Aziz Abbasi making the best out of this weakness. And why shouldn't he? That's a slow delivery. No sir, that's not a no ball. That has dipped down. This is not dangerous. And Sajal Pal trying to grasp at straws here. 4 dot balls on the trot. And that sums up the torture for Sajal Pal. Excellent over by Qasim. I think this over has literally dented, even though only 2 down, but this over has literally dented the chase. It's uphill task now for Hawks, and that is over the point region, running for 4, and that is a 4, and that is the end of Afzal Munawwar's magnificent innings. He has been magnificent today. Tariqul Islam again slightly short, going out, and HFRE classic hyped hit over point region and running away for 4. And this also goes to show you how fast the outfield is. It is a slightly smaller ground. Tausif Imran, the left-handed batsman, I think he should have been the one instead of Sajal Pal. A tactical mistake by Hawks, and I'm a bit surprised. One of the tactical mistakes which they did in the first match was retaining Samad Khan's over as the last one. That's loose delivery. Is it a 4? No, it won't be a 4. And try for 2. Tariqul Islam making a mess of it, and a single taken. 3 runs of this delivery, whereas it should have been only 2 if not 1. And Tausif and Sajal making use of that. Sajal Pal needs to up his game, and which he does over mid wicket. Gone for 4. That is a 4, much needed one. Sajal Pal hyped classic shot for 4. The HFRE classic hyped shot. And problem here is, will Sajal Pal be able to cover the damage he did in the last over? That's a good delivery, a dot ball. This is where Tariq should be bowling more to Sajal. But I feel the Sajal is very weak as far as his off area is concerned. He's strong off this leg area. And that will run away for 4, and 4 it is. Brilliant effort by Shah Faisal, but the ball touches the boundary at the end. I must give full marks to the fielder here. Shah Faisal running from way squared long off and trying his best, but couldn't execute it. 77. Still long way to go for Hawks. Sajal Pal, mid wicket. There is protection there, should be a single, which brings Sajal Pal back into the attack, and Sumer Butt will continue. Sumer Butt was the one who dented Hawks quite a lot, even though he was smacked for 2 sixes, but still took 2 wickets and 4 runs from his first over. Will he fare the same? That's a wide ball. "27 runs required of 11 deliveries. It is gettable, but somebody needs to, I think it, and Tausif Imran running in, and that's out. He's gone. He is gone. Tausif Imran is run out, and he was slightly struggling, and HFRE safe hands by Waqas Butt. And if we can see here, touch late, and that's a very close call, very close call. Although I'm a bowler, but definitely I would say give the batsman a chance, and I think Tausif Imran is quite unlucky in that case. It was too close to give, and in such cases umpire should give the benefit to the batsman. But Shirab Khan is an umpire, is very senior and respected, so his opinion will definitely be respected. So once again, Sumer Butt causing a wicket, so luck going his way one way or other. That's a wide ball, so at least 3 runs coming from those 6, -6. Samad Khan, that's a slightly flatter and faster delivery, a single taken. Sumer Butt so far excellent over by him. Apart from those 2 wide deliveries, one of his delivery has caused a run out and just a single. And again Sajal Pal clueless. I think the main turning points of this match, especially the chase of Hawks, have been very lucky. Again ball watching, again running completely in diagonal pattern. I don't know why the batsmen do not follow basic steps here. Samad Khan, and Sajal Pal running. It's Sajal Pal's call, and he's gone. Waqas Butt enjoying himself, dancing around, and that is a safe pair of hands. And what a shy at the stumps he had. It was Sajal Pal's call. It was a very risky move by him, and Sajal Pal's misery comes to an end. And I must say, He has been poor as far as performance is concerned, not impressive at all, struggling with fitness and struggling in education, not education, struggling in execution, and perhaps education of fitness as well as cricketing sense, where I felt that he did not try to just tap it around and give the strike to Afzal. Umar Hamid last over 2 dot balls, and I think principally Hawks have decided that the chase is more or less gone, which I think is a wise move. The captain, on the other hand, Mohammad Haroon, is tired, but I'm again perplexed by the choices made in this match. Tawseef Imran should have come earlier, and things may have been a bit different. Jawad Qazi's run out have been quite unfortunate. For me, it was Afzal Munawwar's poor communication methodology. Another dot ball, so the writing is on the wall. Don't be surprised, folks, if this would end up as a maiden over. Assassins on their way to win their second match, and at least de facto they cannot be out of the tournament. Mind you, they lost their match against Titans, but that was with a very narrow margin, so their net run is quite sustained. Hawks have a huge hill to climb next weekend. They have a match against Titans and Panthers. And another dot ball, and that is the end of the over. 71 only, 37 runs, victory margin.
Rahman Rahim, a fantastic match between Hawks and Assassins. First of all, I must appreciate the efforts put by Assassins for playing 3 matches today. Thank you very much, lads. I really appreciate it. I would also like to give a concluding note to HFRE management as well. Thank you very much for your trust in us. Thank you. And we hope that when you will come with everyone on the media and everybody on 8th of October to see the final day, it will be more pompous as well. Yeah, definitely. And I always love those matches where the leader of the pack plays the best part and leads from the front. And the man of the match for me is Zishan Raut.
Wow.
Thank you.